about the U in crush, which is to understand your net worth. Write this down. Understand your net worth. If someone were to ask you, tell me to the penny what your net worth is right now, do you know? So Miguel said yes. Franklin said yes. So a lot of people said yes. Awesome. Colleen said roughly. That was honest. I love that. By the way, if any of you are like not saying, I'm going to assume everyone who didn't say yes meant no, because there's 50 people in this chat and only 10 people said yes. That is not to shame you. It's just to say, okay, now we know where our next step is. If you don't know what your net worth is, then you need to go after, today's work day to go calculate, find all of your assets, all of the things you own, your cash, your investments, your properties, and subtract out all of your debt. So your student loans, your mortgage, your credit card debt. And the number that you get is what we call our net worth. To be clear, it is not your self-worth. It is no reflection on whether or not you are a worthy human being. It is just a number. Okay? So here is the challenge that I have with most people who are not focused on financial independence. It's to start making decisions on what you own, not what you make. Some people will tell me, oh, well, I make so much money, so I can afford this, yet they have $300,000 in debt and they have credit card bills, right? It is not a function of how much you make. It is a function of how much you own. So to your point, net worth is what you own minus what you owe. That's as simple as it gets. So you're going to go and calculate all of your cash, all of your property, all of your investments, and then you're going to subtract out your debt. As of today, this is my current net worth. And I'm able to track it. I like to use, there's several tools out there that you can use to track your net worth. I use an app versus using a spreadsheet, although as a startup employee, I can see how like spreadsheets are life, get it. But the apps, it will update in real time. The one that I prefer is called Monarch Money. And the reason I really like it is because it is highly secure. So as a fellow tech employee, I have to make sure that all of my information is super secure, and it got a really good rating on that. But it updates in real time, and I'm able to track my progress and not just look at a static spreadsheet. Also, it allows you to use emojis. So that's fun too. Now, for those of you who said yes, then the next question is, do you understand, and is every account optimized? The most common example that I see where people are not optimized is, for example, they might have a retirement account or they might have a brokerage account, but they don't really know what it is that they invested in. And they don't really know how much it's costing them, and they don't really know what their return is. So once you find all of your accounts, this is what I have all of my clients do. You find all of your accounts, you put them into a system like Monarch. In the UK, for those of you who are in the UK, my clients use PocketSmith. And then there's also Empower, which is free, but they have a lot of they're trying to sell you financial advisory services. So I'm not like a huge fan of that, but it is free. And once you have all of the information in there, then the next question you have to ask yourself, are all of your accounts updated? Do you still need all of them? A lot of people are hanging on to, cash accounts or checking accounts or investment accounts that they haven't done anything with and they don't intend to do anything with. The fewer accounts you have, then the easier it is to manage. Then number two, are they named purposefully? So what I mean by that is I always will this happened to me last night. I was teaching a class and I asked them, so why do you have 5 checking accounts? What are they all for? And they're like, well, this one is just for my Netflix. And this one's just for this, or this one. I'm a millionaire and I only have 3 accounts for cash. I have a checking account, I have a savings account, and I have a business account. Right? So are they named purposefully and are they consolidated? And when I say that they're purposeful, meaning does every account have a mutually exclusive purpose? Instead of just calling it checking account, savings account, my checking account is called Cash Cushion. My savings account is, it actually says, we are fine. That's actually what I call it. So that whenever an emergency happens and I'm like having palpitations about taking money out of my savings, I'm like, we're fine. We're going to be fine. Everything is okay. If anyone has generalized anxiety like I do, right? So like when you look at your list of accounts, you should actually smile a little. If you are not smiling when you look at your accounts, that means that you haven't named it meaningfully to you. So when it comes to mutually exclusive, Osvaldo said it perfectly. Each account for their own thing. If you have multiple accounts that are doing the same purpose, then why do you need multiple of them? So that's the consolidation I'm looking for people to do when they first put all of their stuff together.
If you like this video, stay tuned for more videos I post weekly on how to save, invest, and fast track your financial freedom. And if you like reading, check out my book. It's now available for pre-order in the links below. And it is called Crush Your Money Goals by Simon & Schuster and me, Bernadette Joy, available December 2024. But you can pre-order now and you will get my bonus free course when you purchase my book. See you soon.